Ness and I, fans of Teddy Swims, enjoying that. Ness is the town clerk, and I have the pleasure of working with her, well, pretty much all year round now, as we do so many wonderful events with Haverfordwest Town Council. And it gives me a real honour to have the Mayor of Haverfordwest recently into post number 4, I believe. Roy, a very good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Toby.
It's great to have you on the show. First time I've had you on the show, actually.
Yes, I believe it is.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, welcome along to Pure West Radio headquarters here at St Mary Street in Haverfordwest. And this was the old town chamber many, many moons ago. And I think you sort of experienced that as you came downstairs. Lots of rooms here, you said.
Especially dark rooms.
And that's why they're great studios. No windows, great for soundproofing. And believe it or not, we're sort of almost under the high street here. If you carry on going through the Studio 1 here, you end up at the crypt. And you go underneath the high street. So, yeah, well, I know. Lots of history in this part of town, isn't there? Well, thanks for joining us here to talk about Beating of the Bounds. I mean, wonderful event. You know, we love getting involved in this one every year at Pure West. Obviously, we take care of the live music and the entertainment side, but there's a lot more to this event, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. It's changed over the years as well. For me, this time, you've got a lot more involvement in now. Originally, it was a small affair with just the council. Now it's much more family entertainment as well, which is great.
I mean, it brings so many people together, first and foremost. I mean, last year it was hundreds and hundreds of people along what we call the Quayside Car Park by the Bristol Trader. But there's a lot of history behind this, isn't there? I mean, you are also the Admiral of the port. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. In the old days, probably going back beyond the 1700s, I would have thought, the river was much wider then. And, of course, huge sailing ships would come up the river to trade their wares. As a result of that, of course, the mayor wouldn't let them into the port until he went down to meet them and did some wheeling and dealing, I believe, for silk and apples and whatever cargo they were carrying.
And this is what is still used as tradition at Beating of the Bounds today.
Yeah, not so much the silk these days. But yes, you're quite right. It's something that we've kept going as a council. And it's quite... it's a worthwhile event, and there's a bit of history as well, which is great.
So to talk us through it, I mean, because obviously it starts at 4:00. We've got some live music on the stage there, which is great, and there's lots of attractions for the family. There's this free face painting, there's bouncy castles, so there's lots to do. But then obviously you just see this sort of repertoire of boats arriving, and then off you go on one of them.
Yes, that's correct. I don't think as many boats come up the river now as they used to, but of course you've helped by expanding the event now, which is absolutely wonderful. So the families can be entertained, mum and dad, the children. Great. We can make a bit of a longer event out of it, and hopefully everybody enjoys themselves.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. So where do you go when you go onto the boats then? You sort of sail out across the Clever Estuary. What do you actually do?
That's a good question. No, what we actually do is we go downriver. There is a part of the river where it starts to widen before you get to the Clever Bridge. And there's a rock there that they painted white. And that's the line, I believe, where the Admiral of the Port of Haverfordwest had to stop, or so I'm told.
So that's your picket fence then?
That's it. So I believe the ships used to stop there, and then from there on, he would, as I said, wheel and deal, and then he'd let them into the port. But of course, in those days, the river was so big, you could have a number of sailing ships coming in. Yeah.
So you mark the territory, and then you come back, and then there's the exchange then of those interesting gifts, bar the silk.
Yes, we bring mayors from other towns in now as part of the enjoyment. The mayor has guests as well who go down the river, and of course when we get to the White Rock these days, what we do, there was a time when you crossed the plank as well. You used to go from one of the boats that you were on as mayor, and you would have to walk across and then go on to another boat. And that was believe me, when you're wearing the robe, that was a nerve-wracking experience.
I can imagine it was.
And they used to have a gun that they used to let off with what they call the salute.
Okay, yeah.
Nowadays, it's more the chaplain comes with me, and there's a blessing, and then we turn around and go back.
Wow. And I believe as well, it used to be as a sort of that the Queen used to do with blessing of the boats, used to be smashing of the wine bottles and things as well, wasn't there?
Well, that's what we're told. So I never experienced that though.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that in Haverfordwest. Probably wise as well, actually, for health and safety in this days and age. All the family down there,
absolutely.
But it's going to be wonderful. We cannot wait. Right, it's going to be a fabulous event for the whole family. Beating of the Bounds. It's back this Saturday, Saturday the 12th of July. We've got Natalie O'Brien performing straight from Milford Haven Carnival last week. She was wonderful. She's on at 5 o'clock. Roy, you're going to be joining us on stage. Tell us a little bit more about Beating of the Bounds in front of the crowds at 5:45. Vision Arts performing at 6. We've got the Whitlam Male Voice Choir. Kyle Kirkhouse, again, he's been wowing the audiences at many festivals across Pembrokeshire and beyond. And as well as that, we've got face painters, magic, bouncy castles, ice cream, and also the Bristol Trader are going to be doing some street food and a bar outside as well. It's going to be a wonderful event. We really look forward to it. It's one of the favourite events in the calendar here at Pure West. But also, Roy, thanks to our wonderful partnership with Haverfordwest Town Council, we're bringing 2 other events to Haverfordwest. We announced last night we've got a free inflatable family fun day on Sunday, the 3rd of August, which is going to be happening at Withybush. Tickets are available, as we said, for free. Tomorrow night, 300 children's spaces. I mean, there's not many events in this day and age where the family can, bring their children to an event completely for free.
No, that's great. I mean, that's something that I can't remember if Ness has expanded on that over the last
with Pure West,
with Pure West. Absolutely. And as I said earlier, it's nice to have the family being able to get together and have a bit of fun and be involved as part of the community anyway.
Yeah, and it's so important for us here at Pure West. I've been based in Haverfordwest, a county town, and also that the Haverfordwest Carnival, we're bringing that back after 6 years of absence. We are absolutely delighted. Saturday the 16th of August, that is the date, and once again bringing everyone together and celebrating the town.
Now that's something that is really we're all looking forward to. We've missed it. The Haverfordwest Carnival, I can remember it when the whole town seemed to turn out. It was packed from Castle Square all the way around the town. And we do hope that people will come along just to see what we've achieved this year with your help, because it is down to yourselves in Pure West. There's no doubt about that. But let's look forward to an amazing day.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Roy, I know you've got a very busy schedule at this time of year, so thank you ever so much for popping into the studios and chatting to us today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure having you on, my man. Thank you so much. More details of those other 2 events on the way for you very soon. But Beating of the Bounds this Saturday, that's the first one of 3 that we're going to be bringing to the county town, which we cannot wait to be involved with here at Pure West Radio. Your latest news is up next at 1 o'clock this afternoon. James Bruce then with you on the afternoon show.
From bucket list adventures to last minute getaways, Pembrokeshire's award-winning Occupy Travel makes it happen.